Good evening once again, everyone. My name is Mr. Smack-Hannigan, and this is going to be a sorta short update video. I say it's short; it's like 8.5 minutes, which is why you're gonna have the pleasure of watching me and 7 other fools beat up Gilgamesh and his pet Enkidu. Yes, I feel like I have some explaining to do, mainly on account of I've not been uploading any, regular content over the last 2 or 3 months. Like the last Let's Play I properly recorded was Crash 2, and I didn't even finish Final Fantasy V, so there's that. But yes, I've got like a bunch of issues on that sort of thing, or a bunch of excuses, whatever you want to call them. Mainly on account of I'm always trying to get decent quality videos, or the great quality videos, even if my own commentary is not up to scratch. That's something I'm working on. But like, with the video quality, like there's always something going wrong. Like the video quality, I can play the games at high quality. I can play the games at 1080p and in high quality, but I can't record at high quality. I can record with Shadowplay, but that's a very finicky thing. It has weird frame rate issues, it has color issues, there's a lot of issues, let's just say that much. And whilst the game's audio is always nice and crystal clear, aside from, PC volume, but that's something else, my microphone audio, my microphone, it's one of those snowball dealios, because who the fuck doesn't have one of those? And as very high quality as it is, as very clearly my voice can come through to the point where you hear my lips smacking, it's very sensitive. Like, it can pick up someone coughing 2 rooms over. If someone slams a door downstairs and the foundations of the house shake, you'll hear that. Hell, I'll feel that. It's not fun. There's loads of things that I'm trying to, either get past, work on, or just in general deal with. But there's also been the the thing I've been planning on doing. I've been planning on, or I've been accepted into a university to do a wonderful maths course. Because, as you all know, I'm all about the mathematics and the numbers. I mean, hell, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. That's literally 50% numbers. Have I made that number up? I don't know, but there's loads of them. But yeah, I've got like loads of things on my plate. I've been, fretting over the last 2 months, getting accepted into uni, which I've pulled off, and getting, funding sorted out, which I'm working on. I've sort of got there halfway. Maybe, but it's finicky. Anyway, what else is there? Yes, this doesn't mean, of course, I've been sitting on my ass for the last 2 months or so, just basically, growing sores and picking at things in video games, getting all the mining and such. Now, I have had plans for games. I just need to execute them, as well as, or get the tools to allow me to execute them. Like, for example, I've been planning a playthrough of EG for the last while. I technically have 1 run recorded, but it's something I've been procrastinating on. Not exactly my best of things. I've got a run recorded where I basically go through the entire game, all sneaksy-like, getting minimum kill, or as minimum kills as I can, whilst also hacking everything in the world. It went alright, there's some good footage there. I just need to actually do something with it. Then there's also doing an Ultimortal run that ends with maximum charge tour, because I am actually a masochist. The main issue there, of course, being that I need to find a way to record it that doesn't involve massive slowdown or VirtualBox, because anything, if I play the game on anything after Vista, there's massive slowdown in particle-heavy fights, such as the Stage 9 boss fight with a certain ally, or the Stage 10 boss, or the final boss fight, which, as that's kind of important. And then, of course, the ever-prominent pause menu. Yeah, somehow there's massive slowdown in the pause menu. There's explanations. It's due to the way the game's been built. It runs beautifully on XP. I just don't have an XP box, and I can't use VirtualBox is just finicky to use in general. Loads of things I could work on, but it's the usual thing. But you know, alongside EG, I've also got like a bunch of games I've been wanting to, well, not so much play as more do retrospectives on. Like, you know, I've got some games that I want to properly let's play, like a couple of the Spyro games, maybe Crash 3 if I'm feeling up to it. Maybe even an RPG if I'm properly feeling up to it. Like I say, I still need to finish the 4-job Fiesta. But, you know, there's also a bunch of games that I just want to, you know, examine. Like, from stuff that's technically alright, like Galaga Destination Earth or Sheep, to stuff that's just outright bad, like Bubsy 3D, as much as some people might say otherwise. You know, there's games I want to play, and games I want to examine. But, you know, I've not had, like, you know, I've got the previous reasons to explain why I've not done so. Which leads me to the next point as well. I'm also starting to sort of run low on games that I could reasonably play, record, and you know, show to y'all. Like, you know, stuff like Alundra was good, had a lot of editing. Stuff like Crash 2 was good, had a bit less editing, but you know, still there. And you know, games where I'm obviously I'm obviously having fun. Stuff that I enjoy, that I imagine other people would enjoy, but I can't really say for certain because of view counts. But no, the things that what I'm wondering now, or what I'm wanting to ask people is for requests. Yes, you know, I'm interested in seeing what sort of games you guys would want to see me play. Naturally, there's going to be some restrictions on this. I'm not going to play a single goddamn open-ended game that has an end goal vaguely off into the distance, but otherwise, you know, you're free to get there however you choose. I'm terrible with those sort of games, which is kind of worrying considering I'm playing Final Fantasy, or Final Fantasy 14, 5, Terraria, loads of games. But, you know, as long as it's got like a nice end goal and, you know, nice story and all that sort of stuff, I would definitely be interested in playing it. You know, getting a recording going, possibly blind, although I know some people, myself included, don't appreciate blind plays because of the frustrations that come with missing very obvious things. But yeah, if you've got any ideas, please let me know, because I would be very interested in giving them a look, as long as it doesn't cost like £100 to get the game. It's terrible. But yeah, if you've got any ideas, let me know, and I will endeavour to try and play those right after I've, of course, managed to wrestle myself away from Final Fantasy 14. Because as much as I love playing other games, good lord, is the game. I don't know if the word is deep, but there's a lot to do, and it's easy to get lost in it. But you know, things that I need to do. I thank you all for watching, and I apologise for how the video kinda fell apart at the end. But you know how I am. I can't fucking end videos to save my life. So again, I thank you all for watching, and I look forward to any requests and comments and all that sort of stuff that you may have to leave in the comment section. Ta-ta for now.